Did you hear about the Boston Celtics calling up the Detroit Pistons about Isaiah Stewart?
I did.
What are your thoughts on that? Because I don't think we've actually spoken about not just Isaiah, but your thoughts on Isaiah. Because I've always said I feel, and I think the Pistons feel, that Isaiah's value is high. And same with a lot of other teams. I know people look at Isaiah Stewart and they're like, he's a 6'8", 6'9". He just is learning how to shoot now. He's just started stretching the floor this year. But there's a lot of value for guys, Sam, that are that height, can guard multiple positions, now has a three-point shot. Like, people can call Isaiah Stewart whatever you want, but there's still value in Isaiah Stewart.
I actually am the complete 180. I am cool if the Boston Celtics just take him at this point. And that's no disrespect to Isaiah Stewart, although that might sound disrespectful, but when in his first couple seasons, when he didn't really have a developed three-point shot, what he was basically an undersized four. And yes, he's gotten better at guarding the perimeter, but down low, he's just too small. And you talk about this three-point shot that he's magically gotten. What I saw was 4 attempts per game and 32.7% shooting. That is damaging to the team.
A lot of that was towards the end, because at the beginning, for a majority of the season, he was about like 34, 35%, and then towards the end, he was in a terrible slump. But that was his first year, really spacing out, and like you said, over 4 attempts from three. He's only 20 years old, Sam.
Jeff, you are the totality of what you do over the season. I don't care if you have a good stretch, although it's obviously better than if he didn't have one, but at the same time, at the end of the year, 4 attempts per game and 32.7% shooting from three, that is detrimental to your team. And I don't think he provides enough other things. Although, like I said, he is valuable, he is tough, he's developed into a better perimeter defender than I think he ever would have, but he's just too small. He is the classic tweener. And my thing was, if he developed a consistent three-point shot, that is his key to being valuable for the Detroit Pistons. But he hasn't yet. Don't act like he has. 32.7% is not good, especially on high volumes.
Okay, but Sam.
Okay.
This is where I'm coming from. Okay, so you're all for trading Isaiah Stewart. Now, The question is, what are you getting back? Because for the Boston Celtics, I mean, what Grant Williams, if he's re-signed, like, what is there? That's my point too. Is like, there's nothing on the Celtics roster I'm interested in but Jaylen Brown. And for Jaylen Brown, in my opinion, you got to give up Ivy. You got to give up more than just Isaiah Stewart. So I don't think it makes sense. I think James Edwards reported also that the Pistons are not trading Isaiah Stewart. He'd be shocked if they do. And I don't want this to sound like Isaiah Stewart's untouchable. I'm not saying that, because the only player, in my opinion, that's untouchable is Cade Cunningham.
I agree with that.
But I do think there's players that are right under untouchable. That is, we don't want to trade these players. And I think there's Ivy, Duren, and I think Isaiah Stewart's there as well. And again, say whatever you want to say. There's a lot of value. And there was even value, and James also reported this, when the Pistons took him in that draft, teams immediately were calling and were trying to see if they could take him off their hands. There was a lot of value in Isaiah Stewart.